Hello, one and all, and welcome to another edition of Dork's Den. I'm your host, Joe Dork, and today we have a ton of news for you. We have some Fallout 76 news, some Bethesda news, free stuff, some Starfield leaks, Microsoft news, and a unique alternative to 76 until new content drops in a little over a month. Now, as always, if you like the video, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and if you hit that bell, you'll get notified of all new upcoming content. First, let's look at Fallout 76's current status. Nothing going on with the exception of Meat Week. That's right, it is Meat Week, and it's running from now until May 10th. So they put it on for a little bit longer. They extended the play. Now, for players who have not experienced this before, it's actually a fun event with some nice rewards. It begins with the preliminary event, Primal Cuts, which kicks off in a few different areas across the map every 15 minutes. It entails beginning the event by playing a 50-gallon drum to activate it and defend against multiple waves of enemies in a given period of time. Now, these enemies differ according to the areas they are in. Complete the event in the allotted amount of time and defeat all enemies, including the boss in the final wave, and receive prime meats. Now, the amount of prime meats rewarded is based on the area and the enemy's difficulty. The more dangerous the area, the more prime meats you will receive at the end. Now, collect as much prime meat as you can in 1 hour. Then, every hour on the hour, Graham's Cookout will spawn in an area just below Vault 76. When you arrive, you will not only be able to add your collected prime meats into the cookpot once the events start, 5 minutes at a time, by the way, then wait for a cooldown. And during that cooldown wait time, collect other items like greens, meats from killed critters, put out some fires, add wood to the fire, pick up some poop, and while playing the drums and churning meat on a rotisserie spit to speed up the completion process. Now, once completed, you will receive a Meat Week beer stein. This is a one-time reward. Then the next time you complete it, you will receive a beer stein display case, also a one-time reward. Other rewards are the chef's hat, which is a black chef's hat instead of white, the chef's outfit, which has blood all over the apron, as well as weapon plans for the tenderizer, a very cool two-handed melee weapon, along with mods for it, just to name a few cool rewards you can receive. Now, for players that have experienced this event before, let it be known that there are no new rewards. That's right. They are still the same old rewards as all the other Meat Week events. So if you're a player that has played this event over and over again numerous times before, it can become redundant, repetitive, and quite boring, besides the fact that you have all the rewards already. With no other events coming until June, it leads me to the next subject in this video, a temporary alternative to Fallout just for a while. Recently, myself and members of Team Dark, after completing the current scoreboard on Fallout 76, have moved to another game to occupy our game playing time, to a great Ubisoft co-op game called Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, this game was released way back in 2017. It was Ubisoft's first attempt at an open world game, and let me tell you, they nailed it. It was received with unbelievably positive reviews. The game is a military-based shooter. You're in a group of 4, either co-op or solo with NPCs. You are a group of CIA special ops sent in as a ghost division by the US government to take down a major drug cartel in Bolivia. Ubisoft actually sent creators to Bolivia for graphic designs on the country's landscape. It's amazing. It's an incredible Tom Clancy universe with a huge map containing 20 provinces with at least one cartel boss in each province and a cartel leader to defeat at the end of the campaign. This game has a ton of main missions, along with an incredible amount of side missions to complete. It features very cool rewards and unique weapons that are awesome. This game is cool enough playing solo, but with some friends it's fun as hell and allows for a nice break until Fallout 76 added their new scoreboard and content in June. This game is great to occupy some of your time for now if you need to escape the daily grind of 76. It's currently on sale in the Microsoft Store for digital download for only $29.95, as last time I looked, and that's the deluxe edition, including 2 DLCs, and challenges completed in Wildlands will carry over on special items and rewards in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, its sequel. Speaking of Ubisoft, they just recently reported that there will be no more content updates for almost all of their games. It's also been announced that a private investor is interested in purchasing Ubisoft, so the company is interested in selling. Heads up, Microsoft, Ubisoft would be an excellent addition to the Xbox Game Studios and the Microsoft universe. Speaking of Microsoft, it was just recently announced that Microsoft and Xbox Game Studios have just created a brand new publishing division focused on cloud-native games. According to Microsoft, the division works with studios to develop cloud-native titles and bring them exclusively to the Xbox ecosystem. Portal and Left 4 Dead developer and game design director at Stadia, Kim Swift, will be leading the division. Swift, in a recent article in Video Games Chronicles, explained that the division's mandate is to partner with world-class game development teams to develop cloud-native games to bring unprecedented experiences to players that can only be achieved with cloud technology. Although the cloud-native gaming is new, its possibilities are endless when it comes to vast open worlds, graphics, and AI technology. Microsoft has made it clear that they are currently primarily focused on their gaming division and are willing to invest a large amount of time and money to develop new and improved gaming technology. With the acquisition of major gaming studios to allow them to collect and now own a vast amount of proprietary technology to implement in both new and existing games, leaves Bethesda, one of their leading studios, in a great position for the future. Now, speaking of Bethesda and their future, it brings us to our final subject in this video, which is new news and leaks for Starfield. Bethesda just released their Starfield trailer, Chapter 3, focused primarily on the theme music and musical score of the game. Now, to me, part of the beauty and game experience is background music, making the game more intriguing and adventurous. Bethesda realizes that music is a key component in gameplay to enhance the experience and realism of the game. They have spared no expense in their gameplay music and in previous work, with their creations by adding music performed by actual orchestras and choirs. Well, Starfield will be no different, and apparently the gameplay will ultimately trigger specific music for true immersion, with the emphasis on the rhythmic sounds, having the sounds that symbolize your motivation in the story. Go explore, find new things, return home. It literally will give you chills. It is truly the sound of adventure. This has been and always will be the Bethesda way. Studio leaks also gave us more concept art and a look into different aspects of the game. For instance, it shows a settlement being built, and we all know in previous Bethesda games, building was a key feature in gameplay. Well, Starfield has the same feature as well, where you can build your own base to come back to when your specific journeys and missions are complete. It also appears that we will have multiple working drones working on the camp build, with one specific drone being Vasco, our companion. There has also been leaked information on a Bethesda developer's Reddit page called Resetera from a confirmed Bethesda former employee going by the name of Heavy008, a character artist that actually worked on Starfield, who confirms he has gameplay and has played with fellow team members at scheduled times weekly, and they still do. Every week, like clockwork, they play the game. He went on to state that there will be manual spaceflight in the game, something that we were wondering if that would happen, which he did criticize the actual flight mechanics but he does state it is a good-looking game overall. Now, apparently, his non-disclosure agreement with Bethesda was broken, and his account was recently deleted. But at least we got to look into what's ahead, and that we now know they are currently working on bug fixes and its ultimate showcase to the public as far as gameplay in as few as 6 weeks away. I am truly looking forward to that for sure. On a final note about Bethesda, they just added 5 free games to Steam. Elder Scrolls Arena, Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall, Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard, Elder Scrolls Legend Battlespire, or Battlespear, and Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. Now, speaking of Steam, you can now transfer your PC Fallout 76 as well as the public test server of Fallout 76 to Steam for free of charge without losing your level, all of your stuff, as well as your current items. And for good measure, they even threw in some more free stuff. Bethesda threw in the game's Fallout Tactics, Quake 3 Team Arena, Quake Arena, Fallout 2, and the original Fallout, all for free as well. So transfer now before the free transfer period ends and all free games are gone. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear your input and suggestions. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Everybody have a great day. Take care.